Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Toasted Synapse from tsgaming.net. Back with some more Hearthstone. We are going to do, as the title says, some arenas. I've been enjoying myself with this game very much, and I wanted to bring you more content. Now, so we're gonna do, we have 500 gold, so we have enough for some arenas. What should we play in arenas? Now, what I've played in normal play mode, haven't really played a hunter, I haven't played Druid at all. I have played Warlock a little bit. I'm thinking of Warlock, but maybe picking Druid. Druid is pretty okay. Hunter needs to pump up his beasts, so it's kind of like more gimmicky deck. The same with Warlock does okay, but he loses a lot of life for card draw. I think we're gonna go Druid, also because he is in the middle. Now let's see, my first arena, this is exciting. So Knife Juggler, almost always pick this card. Although this card is also pretty fun, considering the Druid does have some taunts of his own. Give one attack. Well, one attack or just do 1 damage off the bat and also have 3 damage in certain situations, as opposed to just have 1 damage. So Twilight Drake is fun. It used to be much better than this, but it got nerfed. It only gets 1 health for each card in your hand. It used to get 1 health and 1 attack, so we'll go for the Juggler. I was focusing on my cat. Maybe you will hear her. She is in the background somewhere. Now, Boar, I pretty much dislike. Acidic Swamp Ooze could be great if we come across people with weapons, but Wrath, again, this is why I like Druids, and especially in Arena, because they have a very flexible deck. You can be either or, and I think Wrath would be great in this circumstance, because you never know what you'll come across, you'll never know what other cards you'll get, so it's better to have a card that basically has 2 features to it. Another one. That's a Druid card, very good, like 2/2 and taunt for only a 2. Divine Shield is great. Return a friendly minion to save it from some damage and essentially redo its battle cry is nice, but Mark of the Wild, I think is better. And let's see, Ironforge Rifleman is very bad, because for 1 mana you get the Elven Archer, which basically has the same battle cry. So for 3 mana, please, not gonna get that. Naturalize is kind of good. You know, destroy a minion, but your opponent gets 2 cards. That's not so great. Or Frost Elemental to freeze a character. I think we're gonna take Naturalize, and hopefully we'll get other minions that are high cost. Speaking of high cost, this is the War Golem. Soul of the Forest, again, very good, but only if you get lots of minions. And Swipe, a very good card. Just, he is going to have creatures that are gonna suffer. So, good picks here. Either Soul of the Forest or Swipe. I think I'm gonna go for Swipe, because we have no removal. Dark Iron Dwarf, very good. Wind Fury, not good in a Druid deck, better in a Hunter deck, because he also gets Beast pump ups. Let's see, what else do we have? Give a minion to attack. Yeah, this is better than just deal 2 damage and then he is going to die because he has 2 health. Solid Forest, we were talking about this. We shall take it this time. One for Divine Shield. We're good on twos. I don't think we need much with 1 mana. Stormwind Champion is a great card, but I'm hoping we will get him again. Solid Forest. Another Solid Forest. Wisp, this is a terrible card. Restore 4 health to your hero might sound great, but for a 5/4 for a 6 mana, that's not too great. So another Solid Forest. We have our 4s going up. Let's see, Flesh-Eating Ghoul, very good if you guarantee your creatures are gonna die. With 3 ents, we may even guarantee it. We may think about it. Healing Touch, I'm not too fond of, because if you're in a position to restore 8 health, you're dead anyway, maybe. 8 health is like, maybe you're in a position where one minion has 8 damage, or he has multiple minions that do 8 damage, and you have nothing to stop it, and a Healing Touch won't stop that. So we shall give a minion 4 attack or 4 health and taunt. A free taunt off of a buff is great. Ah, we got some rares. Let's see, can't attack if you can't silence that, or can't give it taunt, which we can. Mark of Nature plus Ancient Watcher would be great, but I don't know if we'll pick Mark of Nature, if it will come up when we draw stuff. Demolisher is pretty great. Pine-Scythe Summoner got nerfed, but it's still pretty good. We do have enough 2s for this period. We don't have enough 3s. We may just take the Demolisher. This either does 2 things. Either it works and does 2 damage to a random enemy, which is great, or it just is a huge target for him to throw some removal, and he may even throw more than 3 mana worth of removal. And at that point, it was totally worth it, because you in a game of Hearthstone, you basically want to spend less mana on a creature than your opponent spends. Let's see, charge, okay. Kobold Geomancer, we only have Wrath, but we were talking about having those creatures. So this gives us 2 creature for the price of 1 card, which is great. Oh, nice. Pirates, no, we don't have other pirates. Mountain Giant is pretty okay if you have card draw. If you don't, not so sure. But considering Murloc World Leader is bad and Captain is bad, we'll get a Giant, because that's the only obvious option. Wind Fury again, nice, especially if you give it +4 attack or something like that, because we do have the Mark of Nature. We won't guarantee getting it, but we can also get another Mark of Nature. I think that will be also great. Let's see, Savage Roar. 2 attack this turn may potentially be a life changer. Wild Growth, this is great if you can get it early, and you basically get an edge. And then another Wrath. Do you think, viewers, that we will get Wild Growth? We will get the chance of using this? Or should we just get Savage Roar? I think we should get Savage Roar, because 2 mana means we won't be able to play something else. And yeah, we get an empty mana crystal, but we don't have card draw, and we possibly won't have anything in our hand to be played with 1 extra mana. So we'll get that Savage Roar. Gurubashi Berserker, very good if you have something to damage it. Mark of Nature, again. Sorry, of the Wild. We already have one. And Wrath, we already have one of these. Gurubashi, I like it, but it's better with a Mage, because he can automatically do damage to the Gurubashi Berserker. We could of course use the Wrath on the Gurubashi Berserker to even draw 1 card and enrage this guy, but I think we'll go for one more Mark of the Wild, because taunt is pretty big in this game, and we didn't get any taunt cards, any taunt creatures up until now. Ancient of Lore, draw 2 cards or restore 5 health. Almost always you want to draw 2 cards. Force of Nature, this is nice, but it's a 6. Yeah, it is a 6 mana, but it also does potentially 6 damage, because 3 times 2. Or the Ancient of War, taunt plus 5 health or 5 attack. So a 5-10 taunt. I think Ancient of War. And we're getting lucky on draws. Now we do have some big minions, which is nice. Charge, this is basically removal. Just pay 3 mana to have 3 damage and kill somebody. Moonfire is very bad. It's a waste of card. Wolf Rider, I think we will take, because we don't have that much removal. Healing Touch I've already talked about, so Wolf Rider it is. Again, more minions if we want. This is obviously better for 1 mana. You even get 1 more damage in this guy and 1 more health in the main creature. I already talked about restoring health to your hero, so I think we'll get the Dragoning mechanic, because we have 3s and 4s. We want to get more in the 4s. Speaking about 4s, I really like the charge, but for 2 damage, it's not always great. We might get another Wrath, or we might get Savage Roar, now that we have many minions that we can summon. 18 out of 30 cards. This is a tough one. Charge or Wrath? I think more removal, although we do have a ton of spells. You know what? We'll get Wrath, because I want to have a nice 2 mana curve. Mana Wraith, not so good. For a 2 cost, just have a 2/2. Of course, his minions will cost 1 more as well, but why would you want that? Well, Pyromancer, we don't have. We do have spells, but I don't know. Golem, charge and Battlecry, give your opponent a mana crystal. I don't like this, even for 4 damage, so I think we'll get the Wild Pyromancer. I really think we may do something really good, because if we are going to give Mark of Nature, we're gonna have attack or taunt or more health on our creatures, so a Wild Pyromancer is not gonna kill us. Cult Master, very good. You throw it down when you know your minions are gonna die. Waste of Snapjaw, pretty bad if you don't give it taunt, which we can do. This is a removal for the cost of 6 mana. I'm not okay with that. There are better removals in game. So you might get one of these guys. We don't have card draw, so I'm thinking Cult Master. We do have little minions like the ones that, for example, the Dragoning mechanic summons. Let's see. Oh, Faceless Manipulator almost all of the time. Yeah, destroy a minion with 7 attack or more. Pretty great. But Faceless Manipulator, and we don't have any 5s, and we're approaching the end of our deck building. Faceless Manipulator. Innervate, you can do some nice plays with this. Abusive Sergeant, again, very nice, and we don't have a lot of 1-drops. And again, Fairy Dragon, very nice cards. So gain 2 mana crystals and play something really cool. We don't have enough big damage dudes, so maybe maybe we don't pick the Innervate. Maybe we get the Abusive Sergeant, because we do have other buffs, and if we can buff the buffs. Your weapon, I don't have a weapon. Freeze a character, that is our Frost Elemental again. This is bad, this we don't have a weapon, and this is freeze a character, and we do have something in our 6s. Another Cult Master, Savage Roar. We do have two. No, we have only one Savage Roar, but we are lacking in creatures, so we'll get another Cult Master. A big hitting character, especially if we can give it some health or some extra attack before attacking with it, because it's stealth. So you can play it in one turn, and then the next turn apply a Mark of Nature with 4 attack on it, and suddenly it's a 11 attack creatures that just destroys the opponent. And Starfall is again pretty good. Why do you make me choose between them? 5 damage to a minion or 2 damage to all enemy minions. It's great for decks that are filled with loads of creatures. I don't know if we'll get that in the arena. I think we'll go for the Ravenhold Assassin. Alarmobot, pretty funny stuff that you can do with this. Crazed Alchemist, very situational, depending on people that play stuff. Like, for example, if a Warlock plays a Summoning Portal with 0-4 health, you can swap the attack and health of a minion and just kill it. Imp Master, I don't really like if I don't have things to buff up all my creatures, like for example the Stormwind Champion or a Raid Leader. I don't have any Raid Leader or anything like that. So it's fine for a 3 cost card. Probably better than the Crazed Alchemist. And Alarmobot, like I said, it could be potentially good, potentially bad, so I don't know. We'll get the Imp Master just because, you know, it offers diversity. The first minion with Taunt. The actually first minion with Taunt. We are lacking in card draw, but for 5 mana, 1 card. Of course, we do get a 4/4 dragon and spell damage for our 2 Wraths. Abomination is just... it's Abomination. It's good. Core Hound, good if you can give it buffs. But for 7 mana, you can't quite place it down and give it buffs on the same turn. Maybe only on turn 10 when you get 7+3 to give it Mark of Nature. So potentially we're gonna go for a Darkscale Healer. This restores health to all friendly characters. So this means that you can pull off some interesting games where your opponent thinks that he is going to trade well with you, but then you're gonna restore health and do better. Thorn Warrior, good that it has Taunt, but I don't know. The Enrage, I never saw the Enrage take effect. It always dies before that, so maybe Darkscale here, get our healer, get our 5s up a little bit. And our last card, ooh, nice pick. Of course, not the Pirate Captain, the Ancient of War or the Sea Giant. I don't know about Sea Giant, but the Ancient of War, again, a second one, could be potentially great. So that's it. Our deck. The first arena. We spent some time doing this. Now you know how to do it. Play. Let's not wait around. Okay, let's hope we take it far enough. As a tip to any other person that is playing Hearthstone, I do recommend you do not spend 100 gold to buy a pack. I do recommend you wait until you have 150 gold and get into the arena, because at the end of your arena, and we get a paladin, at the end of your arena you will get a pack. So, and you will have the experience of being in the arena, and it's pretty fun. It's better to just play the arena. We have some nice cards. Maybe we don't want Mark of the Wild and Mark of the Nature just yet. We do want creatures at the beginning. We will draw into spells because we do have a ton of spells. Oh, Wrath, really nice. Good. Faceless Manipulator, not so good because potentially you want to throw this at something really bad, really big and really bad. So, We technically have no true drops, so using the coin is not an option. We may use the coin for Demolisher. I don't think he has... He does have Hammer of... Oh, that's the Hammer of the Wrath. I think it says at 4 mana. So he has no way of killing this. We could also throw down the Imp Master. Charge... No, I don't wanna... trade it for his tokens, so we are going to do this. Demolisher. We have 1 Demolisher in our deck. Please make us proud. And potentially kill this guy, or whatever else he summons. I don't know. At the start of my turn. Lugme. Or Lugmai. Oh, he knows his minion is gonna die. Is he gonna suicide his guy into my guy? No? Ooh, and I can kill it with my shapeshift. Or I can even use this. I can even use my Demolisher to kill it. But why use my Demolisher to kill it? We could throw down the Imp Master and use our Demolisher. That would be great. We are getting some creatures. Of course, I can use the Shapeshift and take this down, but... I would like more creatures on the field. So we are going to do this. I don't think will be able to kill this turn, so this already did his its thing. And now he will have a target-rich environment to focus his spells. Now he has the Hammer of Wrath, but he doesn't use it. I think that's what it's called. Alright, so he kills the Imp, and I kill the thing. It does. Indeed, it demands retribution. Now, what can we do? We're not gonna use these guys, because that's not good. We may use the charge. And what else? We could use the 3 damage and then attack. Or use the charge. I think we're gonna do the 3 damage. Because we do want the Imps and the Demolisher to do its thing. So here's what we'll do. 3 damage. To a minion. To this minion. And then also gain 1 armor and lose the armor. To do this. And then we shall attack his face, of course, with our minions. And let the thing spawn another Imp. And then let the next round commence. If we can potentially manipulate our Ravenhold Assassin, that would be great. Can I actually... Cannot be targeted until it deals damage. That means that it can be targeted by me? I don't know. We shall see. So it did silence the Demolisher, but he did use his silence. I do have bigger things in my deck, which is great. I mean, of course it's great that I have bigger things in my deck, but... What can we do? Now, we can use a removal for this guy. This is 4 mana, and I'm using 3 mana to get rid of him. That's what's called a potentially a good trade. So we're actually gonna do that. Why the hell not? We are going to do this, and we are also going to do this and keep our creatures, because we do like our creatures, even though this guy is silenced. Get another minion on the field. And then we can give our minions Death Rattle if it doesn't kill them. So next mana we're gonna have... next turn... Oh no. I'm going to say well played, because... Don't make plans in Hearthstone, kids. And the Cult Master would have been useful last turn. And now, we do have 6 mana. If I'm gonna summon Dragonling, he's gonna kill it. Do I care about that, actually? I don't. I do. I don't know. The thing is that I don't have anything else to play, so if I do use my mana, I can actually, yeah, I'll play it. I'll do it like this, and then play the Dragonling, and he will have nothing to kill it potentially on the board. He may have some spells or whatever. Hammer of Wrath does 3 damage. It will kill the Dragonling, but it won't kill this. And if it kills Dragonling, I'm fine with that. He wastes a 4 mana spell for a summoned minion with potentially 1 mana. Ooh, well, it's nice that we can use the Divine Shield. We can also give it +2/+2, which will bring it to 4 health. Still not enough to kill this. Okay. We could manipulate it, which would be like sick. Or we could stealth assassin, or we could use the taunt. Yeah, taunt. And then manipulate it next turn. I wonder. Maybe. It does have 5 attacks, so yeah, hell with it. 5 health and taunt. Bringing down the Divine Shield. Not attacking with it. With the Dragonling mechanic. And ending my turn. 10 health. Potentially more. I'm not gonna give it Mark of the Wild. That's a waste. I'm going to maybe manipulate it. Well, I may manipulate it. I mean, sure, it's nice to manipulate a Ravenhold Assassin, but this thing is potentially more damaging. It's 5/10, and this is just 7/5. If you add these numbers up, it comes up with the greater number. Blessing of Kings, still not enough to get rid of it. Divine Shield. Good idea. Can I copy this annoying minion? Oh, nice. Well. Let me just do this. I know, I am annoying as hell. Now, I can potentially buff this in the next round and kill this. Or I can just attack it with this thing. This won't kill this if it has more health. 8 +3. It's 11, and 9 +2 is again 11. I won't use it. I may have played something by mistake here. I don't think I calculated correctly, but I'm going to bring this to 8 health, just to be sure that if he wants to trade for my potentially what was my Faceless Manipulator, I also got his Blessing of Kings, so this is a 6 mana +4 Blessing of Kings. My Faceless Manipulator is worth double his mana. I was thinking he was gonna do that. That's why I brought him to 8 health, so he can potentially kill himself. Ooh, a nice little effect here. Tells you it's going to die. Now, Knife Juggler, potentially good. And also Cult Master. Let's see, what can we play? Knife Juggler we can play. +4 is 6. And no, we need 10 to play Soul of the Forest. Tell you what. We could give it Taunt. +2. But he will still die from the Cobra, and he won't attack the rest. This may be a bad thing to do, but I think doing... We do want the... Do we want this guy to die? We do want the Cobra to die. No, we don't. Why would I want the Cobra to die? Oh god, now I don't know what to do. I'll just attack his face. And should I summon the Abomination? Yes, what the heck am I doing? Should have summoned the Knife Juggler and then the Abomination. Maybe it would have damaged, but it wouldn't have killed these guys. Only would have killed the Silver Hand Recruit. Knife Juggler is great to get at the beginning. Now 2, and this creature will die. And all the creatures will die, except this one, which will trade perfectly with that. Did I think of this correctly? Well, that can be a number of things. And he's out of cards. Only now I'm realizing that he is going to be top decking. Play everything we have now. Knife Juggler, Cult Master, and Death Rattle. Yes, 2, 6, 4. Yes. 2. This thing. Ah, damn it. The one guy I didn't want him to kill. Give the Death Rattle. Kill the guy with this thing. Yes. Okay, kill the Defender. Okay. And then another knife, but you could have killed this guy. Man, the RNG gods are not on my side. Play with the hay. Break the windows. Close the lights. Can I close the lights? What did he do? Oh, he killed the guy, and that summoned another Trent, and that killed... So finally RNG gods were on my side. Consecration, best top deck possible. I still have less health than he has. What I can do is... If I play this, this is gonna be a perfect counter, which I don't really like. Of course, he is a 7 mana creature, but he already used his battle cry. He is going to do 5 damage to me regardless. So, if I play this, this is still gonna kill it. Or not, if I give it taunt. Depending on how I play. So I'm going to get this, and kill this. And sadly, I'm going to get I'm gonna get some damage inflicted next turn. Because I don't have removal spells. Another Wolf Rider would have been great, you know, for 3 damage. And a secret. Great. Possibly again the same secret. A Sea Giant. A Mountain Giant, sorry. If I give this Mark of the Wild, can I target it? Yes, I can. Stealth with taunt. You saw it here first. And tell you what. 8 mana, right? 2 plus 4 is 6. 2 plus 4. And this thing. Sadly, we can't play the Mountain Giant right now, but that's not our concern. Especially, I wanted to see if he has Noble Sacrifice before attacking. And we are not going to attack this. For those of you who don't know, if your minion is stealth and has taunt, the taunt will be ignored. Sorry, I'm explaining things. And now we have 13. So nope. Well played, I guess. Or No. He can kill me. He can kill the... Top decking like a freaking boss. Draw a card to... Oh my god. Well freaking played. Uh, 8 damage. He can't kill me. Not yet. The best thing to attack is the Dire Wolf. I can't play the Sea Giant and then attack. Ah. I do want the Mountain Giant, sorry, not the Sea Giant. I really do want the Mountain Giant. Next turn we will heal. Get rid of the Wolf. This is a close match. Game number 1. Top decking like a boss. I actually have a strategy and he top deck the best cards. Damn it, it just makes me want to break windows. He doesn't have anything because he started with the token. Okay, a nice trade. Good. And still not enough. You will heal yourself. It will be helpful. You may be thinking this turn you got me because of the damage that that thing does. But you don't. Now. 1 damage to all minions. This is good. So it's 2 plus 3 is 5. Plus this guy. Another 5. Yep, that will do. Give any minion 4 attack or 4 attack, obviously. 12 attack. Damage to all minions. Heal the minions. Due to 12 damage, I have 5 health now. He's not gonna kill me with his true silver champion, and he's going to draw a Hammer of Wrath. Come on, top decking like a boss. Show me that you can top deck. No, no, no way. No. If he has something, he doesn't. He should have started with that if he had. Yep, nope. GG, well played.
Well played.
Well played indeed. Whew. With 1 health, our first game is won. That's how you arena. My god. And we also get some points in our Druid. I told you I haven't played Druid at all. 5 damage, draw a card. Starfire, not a bad card, but there are others better. We're also gonna get the daily quest. Well, 1 victory. I'm going to split these episodes just because the arena can take on a long time. So if you want to see more, be sure to check the annotations at the end. The Hearthstone stuff is going to be in the Let's Play playlist. You can check out the other playlists, the first impressions and the news and upcoming PC releases. I will be getting to that. I will be updating the channel with various stuff and it'll be fun. Do that, and if you like the content, obviously share it with your friends, like it and subscribe if you haven't. This has been Toasted Synapse from tsgaming.net and I'm signing out. Goodbye.